at Andong. So first things first is to get food at the Andong traditional markets. I think this whole strip is full of one food, the Jjimdak. What we're lining up for it is stir-fried
vegetables and noodles, and this is like traditional and local to this area in Andong. So we're going to be here for the next 48 hours in Andong and follow us on our journey. We're going to be eating, looking at folk villages, exploring the history here. They say this is the heart and soul of Korea, so we can't get any more Korean than this. Even Queen Elizabeth came here to experience Korea. But we're going to explore all that. We're going to start off with some food first. Let's eat together. About these trains, we've just arrived in Andong. I love these air-conditioned units. What do you think of this artwork?
Golden day artwork.
I think it expresses the facial expression very well. It's in the moment. It's a rush back then. The lady's getting the guy on the bus. It's very raw. We're just walking to a hostel right now. It's not as hot today. I think I saw 29 degrees earlier.
On my weather map, this is 35 still.
It's cool down here, which is great. I'm not even sweating yet. We're waiting for this hot dog. Yum. I want one. I've been waiting for this.
Is it sweet?
Mm-hmm.
It's what you expected?
Mm-hmm. It's bread, deep fried bread with sausage inside. It's basically like the festival foods. Pluto pups. I think they're called Pluto pups. Yum. We are just in what seems to be a local market. Lots of different knickknacks to sell. I think there's a little bit of food down the end, so we're gonna head there now. Just at the end. Oh yeah, I think these must be the food stores now. Getting closer to it. They've all got like individual signs. Pots and pots and pots of these going on. Should we eat here? What's the reviews on this place?
Yeah, this one.
There's so much food on this street. So much things going on. People as well. It's quite hot. Let's find a place to eat. It's so hot now. I think it's like all the flames blazing from all the shops here. All that heat is just centralized in the middle here, so it's very, very hot. I'm sweating as well. Yeah, did you just wipe your sweat on me?
I can feel it like roll down my ass.
Yeah. I think these are the vegetables that's going to be going into it. Cabbage, spring onions, and carrots.
Jjimdak reminds me of da panji, you know, the Chinese big plate chicken. Here's some sweet potato noodles. Let's try this bad boy. This is medium size, the smaller size. And a piece of chicken that I can eat easily. Where's the breast piece? Got some chives in there, potatoes. All right, I should just eat with tongs. Try the noodles first. It's like soy saucy, quite sweet. Sweet potato noodles. Japchae, yeah, japchae noodles. For those who are wondering. Soy sauce chicken, yeah. It's a very hearty dish. Like warms the soul. I think you can share this with 4 people. But it's only Louie and I. Louie needs to put his hard work. It's just like stewed chicken. Like chickeny.
Dry?
A little bit dry. So maybe I got the not the nice part. It was a very big plate of chicken. Take away.
Take away. Could have been more flavoured. The outside was seasoned, but the inside of the meat was still chicken. Overall, 6 out of 10? Yeah.
The fried rice looked good next door.
You could have ordered fried rice, which they would use the juice afterwards to kind of stir fry it. The cheese and stuff as well was way too much food for us. We couldn't. You guys can try it next time to let us know how it is. We're doing our tourist destinations with our bike. We'll ride out along the river, check out some spots, see what there is. That ride. Let's go. It is so safe. You don't even need to lock your bikes. Just stick it on a rack and guess no one touches it. Moonlight Bridge.
We're currently on Woryeonggyo Bridge, the longest wooden bridge in Korea. This place would be perfect to dress in traditional clothes, and I can be a Korean princess and twirl around. But it is not, and it's very hot. Hey, do you want to do this? That looks fun. Let's see what's happening over there. I feel like there's a festival on, I believe it's called the Night Stroll Festival. Summer Night Stroll Festival. You stroll along the river at night and eat market food and have a date.
And so, as we walked further along the bridge, we got approached by a guy. Meet Jason. He was a friendly character to begin with, maybe a bit too friendly. So much that my initial thought was that he was part of an elaborate scam. He was asking many questions about us, and we followed along cautiously. But it turns out I was wrong, and he was just a super friendly guy who was working at the stores that only served foreigners. The purpose of his store was to introduce them to Andong, like this 500-year-old book, and to the history and their culture. We were well taken care of, given samples of tea, tried some Andong soju, and was even served some sweet potato stir-fried noodles fresh from the wok.
오리지널 안동 찜닭. 오리지널.
Oh, original.
태기에는 당뇨계 있죠?
This is very nice. This is probably the best stir-fried dish I've had since being here in Korea.
These are Korean.
How do you like it? I like it. This is very, very good stir fry. Good wok hei, good fire, delicious. Mashisayo?
Rice puff. Sweet
Yum.
and puffy.
Rice puff. It's not as punchy as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And so, we got to know each other, had a great time filled with laughter, and shared stories with one another. And a shout out to Jason from Andong. Well, what a wild adventure that was.
That was fun. He thought we were YouTubers.
Did he?
It was good. And had a shot of
Something.
It was
some
so
17%.
sweet.
Yeah.
It was sweet but not sweet. It wasn't like liqueur. It was still like a rice wine.
And with that, we continued our stroll, exploring the market, enjoying the sunset. But man, it was still so hot. If only there was a solution to it. How far in are we? 3 stamps to go.
Walk 2 kilometers for this damn thing.
We're playing this stamps game. You go walk around and finish the stamps and you get a free gift. Maybe it's a fan. Last stamp to go. We're so close. You've worked hard for this. I think it's a fan. I think it's a battery powered fan, which would be a real blessing right now. But Rose said it's all a paper umbrella, so let's fingers crossed it's a battery powered fan. And otherwise, oh, we just did 2 kilometers exercise.
Oh, let's see
4
what
8
we
stamps. Let's see what we get. So we had to travel around this whole map. Where all those moons are, had to travel to each one of them and grab a stamp. So back to the start we went. It was a busy festival and we eagerly awaited to see what the fruits of our labor produced. But not so fast. We had to sign a document and it was all written in Korean. Signing your life away.
Okay, just wait please.
What did I just saw?
Oh my god. Oh, I need that. Yes. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. It is a hand fan.
Level up.
Oh look, the moon's light up.
Look at that double moon there. Cute. Oh, so pretty.
So what have we learned? Don't even bother coming out during the day.
Yeah.
An hour and a half before sunset.
Making use of the fan.
The fruits of last night's labor. It's decent. Can't complain. We're at Hahoe Village at the moment, one of the last remaining folk villages in Korea. People are still living and working here. We're just gonna walk around.
This village here, it's an hour and a half away from the main city. Quite a bit of a distance, and the main attraction here is it's like an open air museum as well. So lots of walking. I don't think Rose survives well in heat anymore. She's become British. Shout out to Queen Lizzie, she was here. What makes this special as well is you had commoners that used to live here, these thatched roofs, and then you've got the noblemen who lived in these grander looking places here. At this point now, we're just walking around, getting lost, admiring the views here.
I think it's kimchi. I think.
That's where they fermented, eh?
Yeah.
Fresh kimchi. refreshments. I'm gonna go watch the mask show now. Looking forward to that.
Every day at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. every day there's a mask show. And then at the end of September, there is a big mask festival here. They said it's the biggest in the world. So check it out if you're here in that time. So what did you think of the dance?
Interesting. Had very odd stories. Didn't know what the tail of the story meant.
It was still a great show. Because of the heat, they moved the performance indoors downstairs. Without spoiling too much and going into too much detail, it was a series of tales about the complexities of human nature, how greed, power, and morals are all questioned and told in a very interesting way. These tales are the folklores of the region, filled with lots of singing, even with English subtitles on the screen. There were many funny and weird moments, but definitely worth a watch. Tired of eating Korean food?
No, we haven't had breakfast or lunch, and it's 4 Korean food normally goes on break between 3 and 5. So we're eating burgers.
Haven't had burgers in so long.
It's yummy.
I
haven't eaten all day. I'm getting hungry. Oh, fresh. Aioli. Oh, that's delicious. It's a lot of garlic. Peanut butter shake. Tastes like a McFlurry. Try this bad boy. Alright, we've got double cheeseburger. Goodness me. Oh, the meat is so good. It's so beefy. Oh man, I don't know if I'm hungry, but it's like one of the best burgers I've had. Maybe I'm really hungry. It's so juicy. No time for videos. Should eat, babe. 10 out of 10. It's like so beefy and juicy, and lots of like cheese. Cheese at the bottom. No, sauce. Sauce at the bottom. Pickles, onions, cheese on top. Oh, this cheese is so good. The beef is like so beefy. You don't normally get it so beefy in a burger. Good shit, man.
What are they?
Public safety alerts. Telling you to stay in the shade, go in the water, wear a life jacket, 35 degrees or more.
Oh, and by the way, if you're ever in Andong, give the cultural center a visit. We didn't know what to expect and just happened to walk in from a recommendation. As soon as we walked through the doors, we realized everything was so high-tech and digital. There were a lot of VR and interactive games to give it a bit more history into the Andong region. We were unable to try it all though, as we walked in near closing time, but definitely a cool spot to check out. Well, that's it guys. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the video. We actually quite enjoyed it. Did you enjoy Andong? It was hot. It was nice. It was hot.
Right now it's very beautiful. Finally, this is what the Korean summer is.
Andong was nice, lots of cultural stuff to see. I'd say compared to Gyeongju had a lot more open air museums. Andong was more
It's kind of far away from each other.
nice stuff to see. Thanks for tuning in guys, see you in the next one. We're off now. Bye bye Andong.